Hi everyone, this is Swanky Marcus with the analysis outlook for Thursday the 27th of May. An okay day today, nothing really exciting. This morning and New York Open. London was very slow, not a lot of momentum. Then it took the second session of America to really get some stuff going and some moves to pay off. So thankfully that came into play. So anyway, we had some trades pay off today. But as I said last night, I've made my pips this week. I made them by 10 a.m. yesterday morning. So I'm only taking a few trades here and there. And don't forget, I've still got long-term trades on. So, it's okay. There's lots of pairs still in a range, and there's lots of pairs still very near the bottom or very near the top. If you're not in them, you need a pullback. This is why I say always leave a little bit in your trades and let it run. Move your stop to break even and leave the last third, just leave it run away. So if you get taken out of break even, you get taken out of break even. You've not lost anything. You've had 2/3 out, but you will be surprised by leaving it run what it will do. So try and do that if you can. The analysis is pretty much the same as yesterday. A few tweaks, as a lot of pairs are still in the range. We'll start with the euro. Excuse me. If we go, this is the daily. As you can see, it's right near the bottom of 121.44. It's at 121.64 now. It's only 20 pips away from this bottom. If we get a close below there, and the candle was to close like this, obviously just slightly lower, the NPB method would be good. If we look on the weekly, it's just below the monthly 200 EMA, so a close below there would be even better. So that's what we want on the weekly. We want to close below there today, and we want to close below 121.44. And if the candle is within, say, 20 pips, if the wick is no more than 20 pips, MPB should work tomorrow on this. If the candle can spring up, I mean, there's a few hours to go before this candle closes. I doubt if we'll see 126. So I think the 2250 level here would be a good level to get in, around that area. So if this pulls back up and gets around there, it'll be a retest of this trend line. This trend line here goes way back. As you can see here, it was resistance, little bit of support, didn't quite hit it, support, and then it's support, broke through. And then we had this pennant form as well today. So this pennant here, well, if this should be going down further, so keep an eye on that. The pound dollar on the daily, this is the daily, yeah. You can see that it's in the middle of that range. If we look at the hour, we had this pennant form today. On the hourly, I wasn't going to take it because it was too near. It was just in the middle. It was nowhere. Broke up, back in, broke up, back in. Now it's testing the bottom and it's testing the CP. What I want it to come back up here to 44.54 or 44.87 level. So 44.50 to 44.75 area, around there. That's where you want to short it. That's where I really want to short it. So I'm waiting for it to get back up there. Didn't quite make it today. 44.42. So not far off, but at least there is where I want, at least there. So keep an eye on that. While it's in the middle of the range, I might advise you not to trade while it's in the middle. You either want it long here or short there. We are short biased on this pair, so we'd prefer it to get up here to short, and hopefully this time it'll blow this line out of the water. Ideally on 147.00, as you all know, but something tells me I ain't going to get it. US dollar Swissy, too near the top. You can see the top. I said to you last night that this level 15.24, it got down there today. I don't know if you longed it or not. It's up at 16.08 now, but too near the top if you're not in that. So you need a pullback, so leave it till you get a pullback. But these levels do pay off. If you paid attention last night and you took it today, you'll be up some nice pips now. US dollar CAD, we had a head and shoulders on the US dollar CAD today, which didn't play out. This pair is, well, it hasn't really played out. It's gone back up above this line. So that was the target down there. So we don't know where it is. I still think it's in a downtrend, and I showed you that yesterday. I'll show you again. Weekly, there it is. It's finding all this support here at 107.49. Spiked up through it again today and has come back down. Oh, sorry, this week. Let's see where that is today. 47.49 came to within about 2 pips of it and has been pushed back down. So this is the weekly 55 EMA. We've got the daily 365. It's on top of that. Closed just above that yesterday. So, you know, if you are going to go long, you want to break and a close on the daily above 107.49. But let's just see. Let's just leave it tomorrow and see. US dollar, US dollar yen. I told you last night about 90.40 was good today. 90.40, you would be up 60 pips. 90.40 is just slightly below that. That's 90.49, which was a slightly better level because it's the highest close. Touched that today. It actually spiked through and got nailed right back down. 16 pips up. And that's where you are, and that's going down nicely. It's broken through the CP. So tomorrow, what would I look for? 90.49 again. But bear in mind, this pair, the more it's tested, the more chance it has of breaking. So what you want is something spike through, push back down, next candle, bang, in you go. That's what you want again. And obviously this pair controls our euro yens and our Aussie yens and things like that to a certain degree. So watch that. If we have the daily, you can see where we are. Euro yen, very bearish there. So we'll see if the candle was to close like that, MPB, you'd look for that 20 pips below. Euro yen, oh, you see this morning London, bam bam bam, New York, up it went, came down, broke below here. Good place to take a trade, which I did on the central pivot, and I got stopped out, and then it came back down, and now it's gone right way down. So, and really in hindsight, I should have really waited for a close below here, which was the previous close, but I didn't, and there you go. And if I had done that, this trade would be up just over 140 pips. But you know, we all have losses, part of trading, and that's okay. So this pair, so where tomorrow this pair? We're very near the lows. If you look on the daily, very near the lows. Looks like it's going to close lower here, which is brilliant. Watch this trend line here. If it closed like this, the MPB method, definitely I'd be interested in that. See where it closes. I mean, this could push up. This could push up, so just see where that closes. And look, we had another reversal pin bar yesterday, like we did a week last Monday. And look what today it's just piled down again, and then look where we had it there, piled down the following day, next day went right back up. So just be careful, okay? Aussie dollar yen worked brilliantly off 75.40, I think was the level I gave you. Brilliantly got you in here. Spiked up through this R1, and then this was just 2 pips above that, was where you would have had your order, you would have got filled. Let's see how much down draw you would have had. You would have had about 50 pips. So, and your target would have, you would definitely be aiming for this CP of 149. So a 2-to-1, so that's okay. And now it's broken through the CP, and this is southbound. So if this also closes like this tomorrow, look at the daily. If the candle was to close like that, I'd be looking at the MPB method. Watch this level. Might have resistance off this level, 73.31, and then the next level down is obviously 71.86. So MPB method could work brilliantly there if it closed like that. Obviously if you get too big a wick, you don't go in it. Euro pound, a friend of me told me about this trend line today. It goes further back, it has broken it, it retested it, and now it's moving on down. This could be a nice move down. If we look on the daily, you can see exactly where prices found support, right here at the previous low, close on the daily low. If we look on the weekly, you can see also, if we look to the left, exactly also where on the weekly close is where it right is. So there's a lot of support here, so we need that to break. Tomorrow on this pair, it's very near the low. If you're not in this, you need a pullback, so it might only get to 85 where I've drawn this trend line. This is 85.08, or we might just get a retest of this trend line. So watch those trend lines there. That trend line, if I go to a 4-hour and I scroll back, you'll see it a bit better. Go to a 4-hour, scroll it back. We'll get your 1-hour chart up, change it to 4-hour, put in the trend line, then change it back to 1 hour. You can see that trend line there, and we had the retest. So thank you, my friend, for showing me that today. And Euro CAD. EuroCAD on the one at the 3250 level is coming down nicely. You might only get a retest up to 1308, or you will definitely, if you've that breaks, you're definitely heading up there this trend line for a retest. So look at there and look at there on the day. This is the daily trend line, and look at this 1308 tomorrow for a retest to get in this short. And then the Aussie, Euro Aussie is the same. 148.60 is where I would look. Support, resistance, might be resistance again, so watch this, okay? And there's a trend line going down there. If I just bring this down, does this have any bearing? No, didn't hit. So watch this trend line here, okay? So there you go, and that is it for, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Be careful.